Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. With the go-ahead run at first, here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Waves at the bumper for the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Tied at 4. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now at the plate, Andy Rodriguez. 1 for 2. That one at the knees for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Stevenson makes the catch. And that'll do it. Pirates lead 1. Score remains tied at 4. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left field, way back there. That's long gone. That one felt good, and they jump out front. It's 5-4.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. First pitch misses.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. And misses inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
I think he got a little casual on that play and took it for granted a little bit. So maybe just as much of a mental mistake as a physical one. And with 2 outs, that's a tough one to swallow for the entire defense.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Ball 1, no strikes. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Fastball for a strike.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next pitch inside, and now it's even 1-1. McClain, the runner at third. Stevenson at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, out towards left center. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And a pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. Ball 1 there. Up. Encarnacion Strand under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. 0-2 now. Stays alive. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And now the center fielder, Rico Mateo. Fought off foul. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The 0-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And, you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
So the batting order turns over. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH. And fouled off.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
And he deals. Puts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline.
Staying. Taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Jonathan India at the plate. There's a strike. Falter. A 6'4" lefty. 27 years old. And he was a 5th round pick back in 2015. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. One gone, runner at first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. In there for strike 1. Good eye in that spot. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Reynolds ranging back. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Gliding around third is India. Well, they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to.
So a lefty out of the pen, Josh Fleming.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Encarnacion Strand at the plate now. That's ball 1. Steer, the runner at second with 1 away. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Way out front for strike two.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the third baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. Pagan back to work. And it skips in the dirt. That one a little bit high. 2-0. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Juan Soto now. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging. So they're down to their final out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. The pitch timer expired before. Before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Two outs. That one ripped. That's back. Going, gone.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And that's in the dirt. Wouldn't chase that time. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike. The Pirates down to their final strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, and it goes just foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
3-2. Base hit center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit. To keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. Strike one.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss. And now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
On the mound now, Ian Gibaut.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
So the tying run at second. That's to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. So the Cincinnati Reds with something to cheer about, a big win that keeps their postseason hopes alive for at least another day, Singy, and that's got to feel good.
Well, it's not like they're actually facing elimination today, but with where they are in the race right now, they're in a put up or shut up time basically from now until the end of the season. And so they put up today. They got to hope they catch fire or something to get back in the thick of the race in the next few days.
Back here in Cincinnati with Chris Singleton. Sixth and nobody out. The Reds in wild card contender. Singy, this is the kind of late season game that makes a pennant race so much fun.
Yeah, no doubt. And especially with the new postseason format, there are a lot more teams season, and this is exactly that, Boog. Very important game in front of us today.
Here's Gurriel. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And there's one away. And now it's Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And there's a ball. The Reds up by a run here in the second game of the series. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
A wide to kick the pitch. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
A sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. And the Diamondback. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Spencer Steer. This one in the air. Marte should have it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Candelario in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. This one popped up. Marte should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Matt McClain, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attack hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Reds go down quietly. They lead it. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now batting Jurickson Profar. The lefty fires. Base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. And now a man into scoring position. And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. Way inside, gets out of the way. Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor. They get the out on Marte. That's out number 3. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Slice down the right side. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's Josh Naylor.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Warning track, wall, and you can catch them all, baseball man. That's a special one. 100 career homers, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
throws a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. Jonathan India at the plate, 1 for 2. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. On the run, sends it over to first. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Stuart Fairchild. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Right down the chute, and that's strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. Not close with that one. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach.
Pitches in the dirt, 3-0.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And a 3-1 on the way.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boog.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Kicks and deals. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In the dirt.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt, squirts away from Stevenson. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The tying run at the plate. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. For 3. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And another ball. Now fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Making a move at first, coming in as a pinch runner, Jordan Lawler. Next to hit for Arizona, Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. One runs in. Save. It's 2-2. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Right-handed reliever. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Profar climbs in on that left side, and that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And downstairs. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Called strike right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity. They're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for it.
In the dirt. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the second game of the series. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And that's a double.
Just a huge at bat right there. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
So runner at second, 2 now. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tucker Barnhart. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man at second. Gets a piece. and stays alive. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Stevenson down to first with it. In time, the 2-3 strikeout. Now into the game, Gabriel Moreno. He'll be out in left field. Back to the top of the lineup, T.J. Friedel now at the plate. Swings through that one.
Well, these Reds definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Eduardo Rodriguez will. Kyle Nelson on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Will Benson. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one the other way. Perdomo on to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. That's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a base hit to the left.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He powers that one out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 5-4. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. This thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, Matt McClain. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Jumps, throws. Awesome play there.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Tyler Stevenson getting ready to hit. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
1 ball. No
2 out,
strike.
space is empty. And that one sliced foul. Here comes a pitch. And it's strike 2. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kendall Graveman preparing to come on if needed. Richards getting loose as well. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strikes. 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. Back here in Cincinnati, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Pagan back to work. That clips the zone. And that one missing low. One-two now. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Benson going back on this one. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all. But with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
1-0.
And that skips into dirt. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. This is Corbin Carroll. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The D-backs down to their final strike. Two outs.
Ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. So the Cincinnati Reds with a win in a game that could be a preview of the wild card round, Siggy.
Yeah, and the wild card has really added to that excitement in October for me, and I think for a lot of people that love the sport. I mean, you'll often see two teams in the same division who are both terrific, and the wild card at least makes sure that the best teams have some kind of shot in the postseason. It's a tougher road, no question, but it's still a possibility.
Back here in San Diego, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the seventh with nobody out. Well, one-run game and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain, 1 for 2. Right through there. for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Cronenworth. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tyler Stevenson will hit next. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
The pitch. Good eye right there.
It's a good take.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. I got to call NLDS Game 4 here in 2022 at Petco Park, where the Padres knocked out their rivals, the LA Dodgers. The place was just nuts the entire game. Terrific fan support.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Bases empty, one away here in the third and final game of the series. Smoked on the ground a second. 2 up, 2 down.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Cronenworth up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. In the air, left field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cronenworth at second with 2 down.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one in the dirt. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Back. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 21st of the year. It's 4-1.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
No pressure on the next guy, but that's back-to-back home runs. How many are they going to hit?
Machado in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. That's a strike across the top of the zone. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Encarnacion Strand makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. King back to work. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. King still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Jonathan India at the plate. Center field. Rosario settles underneath it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. 1 for 3. That one catches the corner for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th, and now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. Inside, just missed. So into the 8th, and he's back on the mound despite some rough patches.
Well, he's definitely had to battle. Hasn't been perfect in this one, but he's got some nice defensive plays behind him. He's given his team some length, and that's really important.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. And the pitch count still in relatively good shape, so fatigue shouldn't be much of a factor.
Well, you got to imagine this guy lobbied a little bit to get back out there on the mound just because of it.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And the first offering is not close. Inside, almost got him. 1 out, bases empty. Not even close there. Ball 3. One down, bases empty. Foul ball. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Adames stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Campusano, the base runner at first with 1 out. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Good feed, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they go back here in San Diego. We go to the 9th, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. And a pitch. On the ground, and that's just foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Angel De Los Santos up and loosening in the pen. Miller getting cranked up as well. The pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jake Fraley now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
No ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2 on the way. To the right side, Cronenworth. He steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Wait, maybe in the outside low, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Reds down to their final strike. And another ball. Next offering down in the dirt. Matt McClain waits on deck. Two outs. That's the ball game.